Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. In this life, there are two things that waste your time and drive you insane. One, waiting in line at the DMV, and two, listening to advice from people who know absolutely nothing. Seriously, the whole world keeps chanting, find a good teacher, get a mentor. It's exhausting. Nowadays, anyone with a few followers becomes an expert. Anyone with a college degree becomes a life professor. Those online course sellers? They're like old-time snake oil salesmen. Talk a good game, but the product is pure water. I'm telling you, you don't need to swallow anyone's garbage. Life is simple. If you learn from a jerk, you'll just become a jerk yourself. Harsh, but true. It's like searching for a shortcut and some clown shows you a manhole. You dive straight in and get stuck in a crappy job for life. The philosophy, like teacher, like student, has existed for millennia. If you want to learn something valuable, learn from a decent person. That's it. Pointless learning is worse than not learning at all. Why? Because it injects trash into your brain, false beliefs, truths you think are right but are just empty theories. It's like trying to pump a bike tire with water, a waste of effort, and the tire is still flat. Then you blame the tire, blame the pump, not realizing you were foolish from the start. Don't chase teachers, chase life. Practical knowledge isn't in textbooks or online courses. It's out there in the streets, in the factories. To learn it, you need three things: attitude, effort, and experience. Being smart alone isn't enough. An Einstein who won't roll up his sleeves, face challenges, and work hard is just a lazy guy. A slightly slower person who hustles and learns from mistakes may end up ahead. Life attitude. Sounds cheesy, but it's the most important. If you're a jerk, selfish, and toxic, sooner or later you'll be kicked out of the game. No matter how brilliant you are, no one wants to work with you. You're just dead weight. If you're decent, caring, and generous, doors of opportunity open automatically. Ethics and decency matter more than anything else. This isn't a moral lecture, it's how the world actually works. Stop chasing shiny things. Don't look at someone's success and think, I'll just copy them. Everyone has their own path, their own story. What you need to learn isn't their success roadmap, but how they failed and how they got back up. Here's the twist. By the time you read this and think, he's making sense, you're already trapped. Because everything I just said can be Googled by an AI in seconds. Funny, right? Sometimes the most profound life advice you trust is just a product of a machine, while I, a real human, am sitting here shrugging. I just told you not to learn from nonsense, and now I'm giving you the most empty lesson ever. Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. Once you learn, what does money really mean? All right, listen up. The world keeps chanting, money can't buy happiness. I agree. Money isn't a magic button to switch on happiness. It's not a miracle pill, but a wise person knows money is the shovel to dig the hole where you can plant the tree of happiness. Money can't buy happiness, but it buys the ticket to escape what makes you miserable. It buys freedom, something the broke will never understand. Don't let lack of money trap your life. Do you know the greatest power of money? It's the power to say no. When you're broke, you have no choices. A crappy boss wants you to work unpaid overtime? You swallow it. A nasty coworker annoys you? You grin and bear it. A shady business opportunity appears? You take it out of desperation. Poverty chains you, turns you into a puppet, and the unethical rich pull the strings. But when you have money, a fat wallet, you can say no to that boss, no to that jerk coworker, no to shady deals. You live your life on your terms without depending on anyone. It's like stepping out of a prison and breathing fresh air. Money for freedom and experience. Money is the passport to places you've never been and people you've never imagined meeting. It's not just luxury travel. It allows you to pay for the best healthcare for your family, send your kids to quality schools, and experience life without financial stress. It's capital to access the elite, the truly skilled. No one teaches for free. They deserve fair compensation. Money also lets you fail without destroying your life. Every major opportunity in life requires an investment, whether time or money. Does the way you earn money matter? Absolutely. If you earn by cheating, lying, or scamming, your money is trash. It erodes your conscience and eventually destroys your life. Everyone knows what comes fast goes fast. A dishonest rich guy will eventually lose it all. his wealth, and more importantly, his honor. Sustainable wealth comes only through honest work, intelligence, and effort. Work hard like a bee, listen, learn daily. Your intellect will keep you standing through storms. A truly wise person can rebuild even after losing everything. A fool, even a lottery win, won't save him for long. The balance of a wealthy life. The greatest asset in life isn't money, it's time. You can earn millions but never buy a second of life. Many chase money relentlessly, ignoring family, friends, and health. When money finally comes, illness strikes. The wealth only buys medicine, not lost health. So here you are, listening to someone broke lecture on money, freedom, and proper wealth building. A philosophical, life-hardened lesson that makes you nod in agreement. Yeah, he's right. But wait, strange, isn't it? The guy giving this expert financial advice has never earned a cent from it. I speak like a self-made billionaire, but the truth, I'm just repeating lessons from thousands of books and millions of stories. No bank account, no credit card, no spending. I'm just narrating others' experiences. Everything you nodded at, trusted is being told by someone who hasn't lived it. Funny, right? So the biggest lesson here, don't trust anything, even the most profound, unless you experience it yourself. Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. Is money or luck everything? The world keeps chasing wealth hacks, success formulas, complaining, life's unfair, why am I unlucky? Those people hunt luck like a treasure. They think luck is a sudden lightning strike, winning the lottery or being adopted by a billionaire. I'll be blunt, luck isn't a gift falling from the sky. It's like a loyal friend. It comes when you treat it right, nurture it, and keep trying. A rotten, cheating, stealing person might get lucky once, then get chained by life forever. Most of the luck you see is actually the result of consistent effort, persistence, and a thoughtful mind. Create it yourself. What Eastern philosophies call blessing can be understood here as moral credit. Every good deed adds a point. Help an old person, you gain credit. Keep promises, you gain credit. Don't litter, you gain credit. This point system isn't on a screen, but it silently changes your life. It's like investing in stocks. Small daily deposits build a fortune over time. Life quality works the same. Wake up earlier, learn a new skill, treat colleagues well. No button instantly makes you rich, unless, of course, you know one. Focus on what you can control. The harsh balance of the universe. The universe has a simple rule: balance. Cheat others for money, the universe will reclaim it somehow. A failed business, a divorce, a deadly illness, karma finds its way. Step on others to climb high, and the universe will let you fall harder. The more aware you are of this law, the more cautious you become. You don't do bad just out of fear of punishment. You know it won't bring lasting results. Like building a house on sand, fast and shiny, but the tsunami takes it all. Everything I just said I learned from articles, books, movies, and I don't follow all of it myself. So don't blindly trust me. I mean, trust the ideas, not the lifestyle. Funny, isn't it? Human nature, can it really change? There's a question my old mentor once threw at me, a real headache. Are humans inherently good or evil? Sounds naive, right? Like if we were born saints, we wouldn't need governments or laws. Everyone would live peacefully, holding hands, singing songs, but history says otherwise. Governments and rules existed long before we were born. So, asking this now? It sounds a bit absurd. A trip to earthly hell. Humans are only kind when controlled. Without law, each person free to act, we'd fight until only one survives. Human nature is exposed in survival situations. Imagine 50 people stranded on a desert island far from the mainland, no help coming. 40 men, 10 women. At first, things seem peaceful. You need to find food together. 50 mouths, but food for only 30. What then? Starve together or eat each other? Who would volunteer as a meal for others? If you were there, would you accept being prey or fight to survive? That's just the first challenge. Next, reproduction. 40 men, 10 women. Would you share mates with the weaker men, or would the strongest take all? Power struggles emerge, loyalty can be bought, and conflict is inevitable. The harsh reality. First, fight over food, then over mates, then over territory. Even on that imaginary island, generations fight. We're not inherently as good as we think. Religion and law exist to restrain us, curb our impulses. Civilization masks our nature with elaborate words. So never be proud of your goodness. especially when facing temptation. Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. Once you have it all, can life be more meaningful? Most of us hear about poverty and struggle, living in lack, working hard just to survive. When resources are scarce, you usually have two choices: strive to rise or accept failure. But today, I want to talk about something overlooked: overcoming comfort, the experience of those born into abundance. If you are born into a wealthy family, life choices multiply. Yet this very abundance creates its own mental challenges. Imagine preparing for an important exam. If you come from a poor background, you have limited options: study hard or give up. If you have plenty of resources, you can travel, play, join other activities, which can easily distract you and make decision-making harder. When working, if money isn't lacking, you might get irritated by a difficult boss or competitive colleagues. But at the same time, you have the opportunity to make smarter choices, avoiding rash actions. What helps a privileged child become successful and mature? Strict family upbringing, not overindulged, teaching discipline and values. Self-awareness and understanding money, realizing wealth can tempt you and limit your choices. So you must learn self-management. A classic example, Prince Siddhartha Gautama, future king with wealth, power, and family prestige. At 29, he gave up all comforts to experience austerity and seek enlightenment. He later became the Buddha, bringing wisdom and happiness to countless people. Overcoming comfort applies not only to individuals but also to companies and nations. Jim Collins, in Good to Great, emphasizes overly abundant, easy environments are enemies of greatness. A company always prosperous may sleep on its victories. Historical examples: many famous brands once dominated the market but disappeared without timely restructuring, except those who overcame comfort, restructured, and renewed themselves. The same happens with nations and societies. Prosperity breeds weakness. The weak destroy legacy, leading to decline. Adversity creates heroes. Being wealthy brings its own challenges. When life is easy, vigilance is required. Temptation, distraction, and mistakes emerge. Overcoming hardship is tough, but overcoming comfort is even harder. It demands higher thinking, strong intellect, self-discipline, and maintaining character. Those who master overcoming comfort can use their talent, opportunities, and wealth not only for themselves, but also to add value for others. Living where your heaven is. Have you ever asked, where is heaven? Not in snowy mountains or deep seas. Often it's where you are standing. Sounds strange? It's true. As a child, I thought, do good things all my life, surely I'll reach heaven, like eating nothing all life to get a free buffet in paradise. Then I realized, living well isn't about buffets, it's about seeing life as lovable right now. Heaven and hell, grand terms, but really, just states of mind. Loving, kind, helping others, mini heaven now. Selfish, angry, jealous, hell created within. Imagine you just argued with a colleague, felt angry, tense, temporary hell. Then you sit, breathe, and think, okay, I choose kindness. You've built your personal heaven. Fear of hell or hope for heaven? It's an educational tool. Like parents, eat your veggies or no gift. A bit harsh? Maybe, but it works. Heaven doesn't require a trip to Tibet or temples. Hell isn't a fiery pit somewhere. The present decides if your life feels heaven or hell. So instead of chasing future nirvana or VIP seats in heaven, live kindly now. And if someone asks, is heaven real? Just smile. Well, today I live in heaven with a little coffee smell spilling over my desk. Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. Bam. How to like a warrior? Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of embarrassment. Fear of what others think. Sound familiar? That fear clings to you like an invisible monster, blocking action, blocking challenges. Even though you know, and deep down you know, you have the ability to do greater things. I'll say it straight. Not daring equals not succeeding. Harsh truth, but true. You can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. You can't score a goal if you don't take the shot. Simple as that. But if you dare, even if you fail, you gain experience. You still get a priceless lesson that no classroom can teach. More importantly, you gain the opportunity to grow. So what's your choice? Look closer. That fear, it's created by you. It's a product of imagination, of negative thoughts you paint in your head. You think people will laugh at me, I'll be judged, I'll lose face. The truth, society is far more forgiving than you think. Most people aren't watching your every step. They're busy with their own fears, their own lives. Don't make yourself the center of the universe and imagine catastrophic failures in your mind. Take a deep breath and say out loud, I believe in myself. Sounds cheesy? Maybe, but it's a start. When you truly believe in yourself, you dare to act. You step out of your comfort zone. That's when magic happens. Dare equals experience, opportunity for success. What is failure? Failure is not the end. Failure is an asset. It's the scars on life's battlefield, proof that you dared to fight. Failure is the most valuable asset to accumulate experience, to build mental resilience. The most successful people aren't those who never stumble, but those who stumble the most and know how to get up fastest. Like a child learning to walk, it falls hundreds of times. Does it give up? No, it stands up, tries again until it can run and jump. Simple as that. Youth, the golden time for breakthroughs. Do you know? Youth is the optimal period in life to try, to learn, to experience. At this stage, you have the fewest burdens, the least constraints. A vast future lies ahead. Make these years a giant playground to experiment, from the craziest ideas to the biggest dreams. Don't let invisible fears or what-ifs block you. Don't let yourself regret later thinking, if only I had tried. Opportunities wait for no one. Youth won't last forever. Dare, fail, stand up, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Because greatness waits on the other side of fear. Go out there and show the world you're not a fragile little flower, but a true warrior. Stop chasing luck, learn life's harsh truths, and win big. Putting it all together, life isn't about luck. It's about attitude, effort, and experience. Stop chasing the lottery, the shortcuts, the shiny promises. Stop believing in overnight success. The harsh truth, most of what you see as luck is just hard work disguised as fortune. People who seem lucky simply prepared, acted, failed, learned, and acted again. 3 rules of real success. 1. Learn from real life, not fake teachers. Experience beats theory. Wisdom comes from doing, failing, observing, and adapting. 2. Money is a tool, not the goal. Money buys freedom, opportunities, and experience. It allows you to say no when needed and invest in growth. Earn it honestly. Don't let greed destroy your life or values. 3. Dare, fail, and grow. Fear will always exist. Comfort zones are traps. Only by daring to act, failing, and standing back up will you accumulate the scars that build strength. The bigger picture success isn't a destination, it's a way of living. It's the courage to face fear. It's the discipline to act when no one is watching. It's the wisdom to learn from every experience, good or bad. Stop waiting for luck. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop chasing shortcuts. Win big by living smart, acting boldly, and learning relentlessly. Final thought, you don't need luck. You need courage. You need discipline. You need experience. Life is harsh. Truth is tougher. But if you embrace it and stop chasing luck, you can win big on your own terms.